The arrival of the wanderer, the story of 3 Atlas, begins in silence. A silence so deep, so endless, it feels as though the universe itself is holding its breath. From the dark gulf between the stars, it came, a wanderer wrapped in ancient cold and mystery. It was the 3rd interstellar object ever seen by human eyes, a drifter from beyond the cradle of our own sun. It glides through the vast, black sea of our solar system, its motion both graceful and unpredictable, its path a slow, haunting dance written in light and shadow. Each shimmer that ripples across its icy surface is like a whisper from the unknown, a quiet reminder that the cosmos still keeps secrets beyond even our boldest imagining. When the James Webb Space Telescope turned its golden mirrors toward this visitor, astronomers expected only data, cold numbers, patterns of motion, traces of light. But what they found was something far greater, something that spoke not in figures but in wonder. The images revealed a storm of motion and color, a cascade of shifting light that seemed alive. Instruments hummed and overflowed with information, yet what they delivered was not certainty but astonishment. Each frame raised new questions no one had dared to ask before. For the first time in human history, we were watching a traveler not bound to our own sun, a body set adrift from another birthplace among the stars. It moved through our solar neighborhood like a shadow carried on starlight, silent, cold, and impossibly ancient. The story of interstellar visitors is still young, a fragile new chapter in the cosmic book of discovery, a story written by those who dared to look beyond their home star. Before 3 Atlas, there were only 2 known messengers. The first was Oumuamua, discovered in 2017, a strange, elongated shard of matter sliding through the void like a cosmic spear. It moved with unpredictable bursts of acceleration, as if unseen hands were guiding it. And then, as suddenly as it appeared, it vanished into darkness, leaving behind a trail of questions that still echo through science and imagination today. The second was Comet Borisov, found in 2019. At first glance, it looked familiar, a glowing traveler crowned with a bright icy tail. But its chemistry told another story, one far more alien. It was forged in a planetary nursery utterly unlike our own. Its molecules carried the fingerprint of a distant, foreign sun, a whisper from a world humanity has never seen. And now, into this grand cosmic trilogy, enters 3 Atlas, a wanderer stranger, more restless, and infinitely more puzzling than those that came before. Through the unmatched infrared eyes of James Webb, astronomers turned their gaze toward this drifting enigma, hoping to decode its secrets, its history, and perhaps its purpose. Webb's mission was clear: study its dusty tail, measure its speed, and read the ancient message carved into its icy heart. But what the telescope revealed went far beyond expectation. For the first time in human history, scientists witnessed an interstellar body behave as though it were alive, its movements shifting in bursts and pulses, motions that gravity alone could not explain. Unlike the comets born within our solar system, which follow elegant, predictable paths through the void, 3 Atlas twisted and turned in defiance of logic. It slowed, then surged forward again. At times, it even reversed its course, as if resisting the very laws that have governed the heavens since time began. Infrared imaging revealed faint plumes of gas and streaks of strange ice erupting from its fractured shell. But instead of forming the smooth, curved tail of an ordinary comet, its emissions splintered into jagged bursts, streams of light and matter veering wildly in every direction. Each eruption came with a sudden shift in movement, as though the object pulsed with a hidden rhythm, a heartbeat echoing faintly through the interstellar. The messenger from another star, the messenger from another star. That is what 3 Atlas became. Not just a comet, but a question written in motion and ice. Its chemistry deepened the mystery. Inside its frozen shell, James Webb's instruments found rare carbon compounds, microscopic silicate grains, and crystals of frozen gases unseen anywhere in our solar system. Each fragment was a clue, each molecule a signature of a distant birthplace, perhaps in a far arm of the Milky Way, where stars are born in clouds of dust and shadow. It was clear that 3 Atlas was not one of us. It was a messenger from another world, a relic from a realm humanity has never known. Yet even as Webb watched, its movements grew stranger. There were shifts in its path that no outburst of gas could explain. No sunlight, no gravitational pull seemed to fit. That raised a troubling question: what unseen forces were pushing it through space? Most astronomers pointed to natural causes: trapped gases venting from cracks, buried ice expanding, hidden jets bursting from shadowed caverns. But others wondered quietly, could there be something deeper? Patterns too deliberate, too rhythmic, as though this wanderer was responding to the universe around it. And so, 3 Atlas became more than an interstellar visitor. It became a teacher, a drifting laboratory in the infinite dark. Every plume of gas, every flicker of light was a line in a cosmic textbook, a whisper about how worlds begin. Perhaps it was not only a comet, but a courier, a cosmic seed carrier scattering rare molecules across the galaxy, delivering the raw ingredients of life to worlds yet unborn. Each eruption, each pulse of light, was more than motion, it was message. A seed cast into the darkness, searching for new beginnings among the stars. This connects to the ancient idea of panspermia, that life's beginnings are shared across the cosmos. If wanderers like 3 Atlas can guard fragile molecules for millions of years in frozen silence, then release them in bursts of energy and light, perhaps life's seeds already drift between suns. Maybe Earth was not the exception. Maybe life is universal, a spark waiting only for warmth and time to awaken. In that light, 3 Atlas becomes more than matter, a messenger of possibility, a whisper that life may be the galaxy's oldest inheritance. But its story is not only biological. It is also mechanical and deeply philosophical. For centuries, comets were seen as simple things, obeying the clean rules of gravity and sunlight. Then 3 Atlas arrived and shattered that certainty. Its strange accelerations hinted at hidden complexity, trapped gas chambers, crystalline veins storing ancient energy, fractures that opened and closed like living valves. It taught us that interstellar comets are not fossils. They are engines alive with shifting power, changing with every pulse of heat and time. And its lessons stretch far beyond astronomy. If humanity ever sends a craft to meet such a traveler, it will face challenges no engineer has imagined. A comet that twists and reverses course cannot be controlled by delayed signals from Earth. By the time commands return, its path will already have changed. Future explorers will need machines that think, AI-guided probes capable of intuition and survival, able to navigate the heartbeat of the unknown. This discovery reshapes more than science. It redefines engineering, and stretches imagination beyond the safe and familiar. But beyond all technology lies something deeper, a quiet truth whispered by the stars. The universe is not calm. It is alive with motion, chaos, and creation. Its chemistry shows that not all worlds are born alike. Some are forged in radiation, some form crystals unseen by human eyes, some carry the fingerprints of stars long gone. By studying this single traveler, we glimpse the vast diversity of worlds, each a spark in a boundless cosmic tapestry. And 3 Atlas, in its lonely flight, becomes a mirror to the cosmos, reflecting our smallness and our endless hunger to understand. Perhaps that is its truest message, that the universe itself is restless, alive with couriers of chemistry and light, forever drifting between the stars. 3 Atlas is not merely a comet. It is a story in motion, written in dust, ice, and ancient fire. A story of distant worlds we may never touch. A story whispering that life's potential is universal. A reminder that even the loneliest fragments of ice can shape the destiny of living worlds yet to come. And as it fades from our solar system, disappearing once more into the great dark, it leaves a simple truth. Even in the silence between the stars, there is chemistry. There is motion. There is purpose. And there are stories. Stories waiting to be found. Stories still unfolding. Stories yet to be